Hey everyone, it's Julie here with TipRanks. Today, we're taking a look at 3 top AI analyst stocks. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back. Thank you all so much for being here. Today, we're taking a look at 3 stocks that have a buy or outperform rating from TipRanks AI Analyst. The AI analyst works by scanning, analyzing, and synthesizing a vast amount of data to provide a comprehensive stock evaluation. And on the human side of things, these 3 companies also come in with a strong buy consensus from Wall Street analysts. So we're going to take a look at these companies, what it is that they do, and what both the AI analysts and Wall Street analysts are predicting for the stock's future. I found today's stocks under TipRanks' Top AI Analyst Stocks page. That is found under the Ideas tab, and here you can sort the list of stocks by their AI rating or other factors. I went in to add columns to get the analyst consensus there and looked for stocks that also had a strong buy. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and that you're subscribed to the channel. Now let's dive right into these top AI analyst stocks. First on the list is a company called Nova. They trade under the ticker NVMI, currently priced at $312 per share, having gained 63% in the past year. In the last 3 months, they're up 12.5%. Nova is a leading innovator in metrology and process control systems used in the semiconductor manufacturing industry. They develop advanced optical and chemical metrology tools such as integrated metrology systems and materials characterization platforms that enable precise inline monitoring of film thickness, composition, and dimensions during chip fabrication. The company serves various sectors of the integrated circuit manufacturing industry, including logic, foundries, and memory manufacturers, as well as process equipment manufacturers. They shared their third quarter earnings report last week, where they had an earnings and revenue beat and achieved record quarterly revenue. Earnings per share came in 1 cent ahead of analyst expectations, and revenue climbed over 25% year over year to $224.6 million. The company marked a significant milestone in operational excellence with the opening of a new state-of-the-art production facility in Germany, tripling their production capacity for advanced packaging optical metrology solutions. And as we know, they do score an outperform rating on TipRanks AI Stock Analyst. Their consistent revenue growth indicates strong market demand and effective business strategies, and their strong cash generation supports reinvestment and shareholder returns, providing financial flexibility for strategic growth and innovation. The AI analyst has a price target of $395 for an upside of 26%. Looking to Wall Street, last week we did have a 5-star analyst from Benchmark increase their price target, boosting it from $280 up to $345. For 2026, the firm is projecting non-GAAP earnings per share growing 12% year over year to $9.76 on sales of $932 million. And with 5 current analyst ratings, the Nova stock comes in as a strong buy with 4 buys and 1 hold. The average price target of $352 implies an upside potential of over 12%. Looking at those price targets down below, they range from an upside of 6.5% up to 24.5%. For our second stock, we're taking a look at CRH. They trade under the ticker CRH, currently priced just shy of $115 per share. Their stock has gained 13.5% over the past year and is fairly flat in the last 3 months, down slightly at 0.8%. CRH is headquartered in Dublin and is the world's leading diversified building materials company. Operating in 28 countries across 3,800 locations, they're structured into 3 segments, with their Americas Material Solution, Americas Building Solutions, and International Solutions. They focus on vertically integrated production and distribution of essential materials like aggregates, cement, asphalt, concrete, and specialized products such as precast elements, hardscape pavers, fencing, and engineered anchoring systems. They shared their Q3 earnings report last week on November 4th, where they did have some mixed results, including a slight miss on revenue, but still overall saw record performance. Once again, we had a 1 cent beat on the earnings per share, while revenue climbed 5% to a record $11.1 billion, but that did fall $80 million short of expectations. Adjusted EBITDA reached $2.7 billion, which was a 10% increase, and they achieved a 100 basis point of margin expansion, raising their midpoint of adjusted EBITDA guidance for the year. And looking at TipRanks AI analysts, they do score that outperform, with a price target of $132, implying an upside of 15%. The overall stock score reflects strong financial performance and positive earnings call highlights, and their positioning in infrastructure megatrends provide CRH with sustainable growth opportunities. Back in October, we did hear from a Wall Street analyst at UBS who initiated coverage on the stock with a buy, saying that the company offers best-in-class earnings growth and has the highest return on invested capital. They say this is the right time in the cycle to shine. The stock has 15 current analyst ratings and nearly comes in as a unanimous strong buy with just one hold rating. The average price target of $135 implies an upside potential of 18.5%. Looking at those price targets down below, a lot of analysts increased their price targets following that quarterly report, with upsides ranging from 14% all the way up to 31%. If you've made it all the way to our third stock today, then do me a favor and make sure you've hit that thumbs up button. Third on our list, we're looking at Valmont. They trade under the ticker VMI, currently priced at $413. Their stock has climbed 19% this past year, and in the last 3 months has gained over 7%. Valmont manufactures products and services for the infrastructure and agricultural markets, emphasizing resource conservation and life improvement through sustainable innovations. They operate in two primary segments. First being the infrastructure, which includes things like utility poles, solar structures, lighting and traffic poles, telecommunications, and more. And then agricultural, which has center pivot and linear irrigation equipment under their Valley brand, plus advanced tech for precision farming. Their third quarter results came out back on October 20th, where we saw both an earnings and revenue beat, plus an increase to their full-year outlook. Earnings per share of $4.98 came in 36 cents ahead of analysts' expectations, while their net sales grew 2.5% year-over-year to $1.05 billion. Their operating margins improved by 120 basis points, and their infrastructure sales grew by 6.6%. They also invested $42 million in CapEx, primarily for utility capacity expansion. Taking a look at their score on TipRanks AI stock analyst, they are rated an outperform. The significant growth in utility and telecom segments highlights their strong market position and ability to capitalize on infrastructure demand, and their effective cash flow management provides them with the financial flexibility to invest in growth opportunities and weather economic fluctuations. And what does Wall Street think? Well, following that earnings report, we did have a 5-star analyst from Stifel increase their price target. They noted the company's third quarter beat and raised earnings per share guidance and said that accretive growth is expected to continue as management positions the company to capture growth in the North American utility cycle. The Valmont stock does just have 4 current analyst ratings, but comes in as a strong buy with 3 buys and 1 hold. And the average price target of $456 implies an upside potential of 10.5%. Looking at those price targets down below, they range from that hold rating with an upside of 0.45% to a high-end upside of over 16%. So that is a quick look at 3 stocks with buy ratings from both TipRanks AI Analyst and Wall Street. Let me know your thoughts on these companies in the comments down below and which one catches your eye the most. I always love hearing from you guys. Keep in mind that these videos are never a suggestion to buy or sell any specific stock, so please make sure you always do your own research and due diligence. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you back here next time.